Hey everyone, Ittarra here, bringing you an update video for a previous video that I had done about the character selection, or the character roster in Soulcalibur VI. It will be annotated throughout this entire video, so that way you can actually see it no matter what, because I do not wish to hide my mistakes. I just wish to put out a better product. So, it gained a little bit of controversy, and I want to apologize for that first off, because it was not my intention for what had happened. For anybody who actually is a subscriber of my channel, you guys know that I schedule my videos ahead of time, especially during the holidays, because it's just absolutely crazy. Well, what ended up happening was I had my description ready and everything else, and as my video got released, YouTube decided to not save the sources that I had listed for this roster. Now, the one thing I want to do is just say I'm sorry for that, because I had no idea about it until it was way too late. It was absolutely way too late for me to do anything about it, and it just spiraled out of control. So I wanted to apologize for that, because I did have a thumbnail that was purely for my vision of what the roster would look like in Soulcalibur VI. Now, for those who did not know or who were not around for the very beginning, the original title of the video was supposed to be Soulcalibur VI, Confirmed Characters So Far, and General Discussion. However, what was really there was Soulcalibur VI, Confirmed Characters, which was a blatant lie, and I really do apologize for that, but I just couldn't help it. I'm sorry for that, and I really am. Now, what you're going to see here is you're going to actually see posts from Reddit, as well as a few sites, and in the background you're seeing Okubo, I believe is how his name is pronounced, giving you the lowdown on the fact that the roster from Soulcalibur VI is primarily Soulcalibur 1 through 3. Now, what this generally means is anybody that was actually instrumental for Soulcalibur 3, such as Ittarra, Setsuga, Zasalamel, are pretty much all but confirmed, simply due to the fact of two reasons. One, the popularity poll that was about 2 years back on the Soulcalibur official fan page, and on top of that, Zasalamel and Setsuga were technically considered the OGs, and especially considering Zasalamel was supposed to be in Soulcalibur V. He was disc locked, but he was never finished. For those who do not know, the reason why Soulcalibur V's development as well as overall support ended so abruptly was because of the tsunami that had hit and caused the actual team to split up even more. Even though Dashi was, I believe, was already fired by this point, I don't know if that was right after one another. So it cut down and dwindled the workforce for Soulcalibur V overall. Zasalamel and Talim were both supposed to be in Soulcalibur V. However, due to Mother Nature and just internal problems, they were never completed and they were never actually released as a future DLC or anything of that sort. Now, what I want to go on to a segue here is for the confirmed characters that are, or the pretty much confirmed characters. If they were OG or a character that was from Soulcalibur 1, they are all but pretty much confirmed. If they are unique enough, they are pretty much guaranteed to be in this game. And the reason for that is, again, Okubo has confirmed that Soulcalibur 1 through 3 rosters are going to be melded into one. So what that means is you got Soulcalibur 1s like Kilik, Xianghua, who's already been confirmed as well. And the reason I say Kilik is because Kilik has a rival character designed completely around him. So there's no way that there's absolutely no way they're going to be like, oh yeah, we made Kilik a rival character, but Kilik's dead. They're not going to do that. If they do that, oh my god, we riot in the streets. Let's just be real here. And because they have Kilik and Xianghua, they're going to have Maxi. You can't have Maxi without Astaroth. You can't have Astaroth without Maxi. And then we already know that Ivy's going to be in it because you can't get rid of one of your mainstay characters. If you want to talk about poster boys and stuff like that, I believe Ivy would be the poster female for Soulcalibur, just in general. As well as the fact that with Nightmare and Siegfried, you cannot have Soulcalibur without them, because of the simple fact that the story, the lore, all of it revolves around them, mainly due to just the swords. Soul Edge turns whoever he grabs into Nightmare in of itself as a reincarnation. Siegfried is there, and even if he has no plot relevance, he's fucking there. He didn't have a single damn thing to do in Soulcalibur V, and yet there he was! Making my life a living hell with Astaroth. Ugh! Sorry, PTSD speaking right there. Now, the one thing I can say is that if Soulcalibur VI follows the suit as every other fighter has prior to it, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear, Injustice 2, and Mortal Kombat, there will be DLC characters on the horizon, probably stemming from Soulcalibur 4 and 5. Now, I want to say this because of the simple fact that the more DLC, not the more DLC, but the more additions, I wanted to say additives there, holy crap. The more additions that you have, the longer your game stays alive, which is why I believe Tekken 7 is introducing Noctis, Geese, just to promote that freaking hype factor. Stand up, now die! There you go. Alright, there's my Geese impression. Alright, I made you all proud. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying this is solely because of the fact that if they are going to extend the life of this game, they kind of do need to have DLC. And for the whole DLC aspect, I would imagine that they would introduce Algo, as Mitsurugi likes to call him, Hilda, Zwei, and Viola. The reason why I only say Zwei and Viola from Soulcalibur V is because of the fact that if they are bringing back majority of the Soulcalibur 1 roster, they are not going to bring back the mirror characters such as Pyrrha, Pyrrha Omega, Xiba, Natsu. The only one that I can see actually making it, again, is Patroclus, the stagnant form, as I call it. And even then, I believe that they would probably give his stance to Lizard Man. And the only reason why I say they would give his stance to Lizard Man is because of how unorthodox it is with all the flips and everything else, and it could provide Lizard Man with a stance. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, because I wanted to revise this. I wanted to show you guys everything I actually genuinely got and my feelings on the entire matter. If you guys like this, please leave a like, and if you have any information, please leave it down in the comment section down below, because I want to make sure that we get as much information as humanly possible out to the public and everything else, because we need to build this shit. We need to make Soulcalibur 6 as hype as Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on EVO stage. We need to do this. But anyway, this is Ittarra signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and be safe, and I genuinely thank you for watching this all the way through if you did. Later!